That's the sounds of the Howard University Gospel Choir performing Glorious God, led by music director Reginald Golden. Founded in the late 1960s, the choir has performed in front of many audiences at a wide variety of venues, including the White House, the Capitol Building, Kennedy Center, and the Smithsonian Museum of American History. The group has also shared the stage with iconic music talents like Barry Manilow, Tony Bennett, Stevie Wonder, Patti LaBelle. They're bringing their angelic voices to the Allen Center in Newton this Thursday for a special event titled Lift Every Voice, a Juneteenth musical celebration. WBZ's Jordyn Jagolinzer spoke with the choir director, Reginald Golden, to learn more about tomorrow's event.
You guys have been around for decades, since 1969. That's incredible. Tell us, as the music director, what it's like to be part of this incredible choir and all of its accomplishments over the years.
Wow. It's still an honor and it's still a privilege. I remember my mom saying one time, like, Reg, you couldn't have scripted an experience better than the one that you've had. And so as a lover of the music, right, as a lover of gospel music, as a church kid, it's a blessing to be able to do something that helps to continue that legacy, that message, this art form, this piece of history forward. I have the pleasure of serving like a griot, right? One thing I talked to some of the members of our team about is that there's been a small number of people who can say that they've been the director of the Howard Gospel Choir. And like you mentioned, we have a rich history, and we've been blessed and afforded to do a lot of things, to sing with a lot of people, to travel to a lot of different places. And it really is a testament to, one, the call that we have to, one, promote the message, and then also to do so promoting this particular piece of art history, this particular corner of our culture.
I have to ask you, what got you into gospel music, and when did you take on this role?
Yeah, it's interesting that you mentioned that. To outsiders, my background might sound exceptional, but for those who know, you know that it is a story that sounds a lot like a lot of the great artists that you've grown to know and love. So I was born and raised in church. My father's a pastor. My mom was the minister of music, right? So I have that picture of my dad in the pulpit and my mom on the organ. Come from a very musical family. All of my siblings are all independently, professionally musical. And so that was a part of that was just a part of my background. Singing at church, you know, I learned to sing at church, right? I learned to sing with my family, and all those skills then rose to the top when I was at school. And so all those things kind of merged and meshed together to create my personal musical tapestry. And then when I got to Howard, you know, the Howard Gospel Choir already had a name. The Howard Gospel Choir was already doing great things under the director, under my director at the time, Clifton Ross III. But that foundation laid by our original directors, our music team that included people like Richard Smallwood, and then, you know, other people who have come through, like our Phileas Paul Gatling, our longest standing director, and Damian Sneed. So to be able to add to, you know, that legacy, you know, was an opportunity that I couldn't pass up.
I mean, you guys have some pretty awesome events coming up. So I'm just going to list them here quickly. On June 18th, you have a concert at the Strand. And then also for Juneteenth, you're hosting an event in Newton at the Allen Center. It's going to be called Lift Every Voice, a Juneteenth musical celebration. And for people who are attending who have never seen you guys perform, what can they expect from any of these big shows?
Yeah. You are going to get a crash course in Black church music. As you know, gospel music, right? It was the resulting sound of folks from the South migrating towards the North. And so what you'll have will be a musical mix-up of all those different influences, right? So we'll sing some traditional gospel. We have an arrangement that has been done by a man named Robert L. Morris. You have some original songs. You'll really hear music that runs the gamut, right, of Black sacred music in America. So not only will it be musical, it'll be spirited. It'll be educational. We've had the opportunity to travel to 27 different countries. And so every time we go someplace around the world, we take some of those skills that we sharpen when presenting our musical concert to new audiences. And so we're excited to kind of bring the fruit of all that effort to the folks in Newton on the 19th.
Absolutely. I mean, you've shared this stage the choir has with many notable people. Just to list off a few: Tony Bennett, Stevie Wonder, former President Barack Obama. That's just a few of them. Will there be any special guests joining you on the stage for that Juneteenth event?
Yes, we are honored to be sharing the stage with Miss Donna McElroy.
Wow.
She's an incredible singer with a long storied career, and also, has her connections because she was at Berkeley for many years. So we're honored to be able to sing with her.
This is amazing. How are you guys going to prepare for this show?
Yeah, that's one of the things about working with a college choir is that the college choir most times works in conjunction with the college calendar. So what we'll do is, so we did some rehearsing before we left, and we had a Zoom rehearsal. We've sent out music folders. We rehearsed a little bit before each engagement, and so we're really using all the tools in the toolbox to help make sure that this celebration of freedom, that this celebration of our history and of liberation here in America is celebrated and honored, and given the respect and due reverence that it's due.
Reginald, thank you so much. Tell all of our viewers at home where they can get more information on the choir and also get tickets for this event.
Thank you so much, Jordyn. For all information and everything pertaining to the Howard Gospel Choir, you can always visit us at our website at www.howardgospelchoir.com. And for more information about our Juneteenth celebration concert at the Allen Center, you can purchase tickets at newtonculture.org.
Perfect. Reginald, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for your time. Have a great rest of your day.